family.
Yeah.
And when I broke my leg at a very young age, in cricket, funny enough, I just gave up rugby and played cricket full time. Um,
Oh, punched again into the cover. No run this
no
time.
run, it's fine. Yeah, so formed many friendships. We played the game hard, but off the field we have got strong bonds. And that's why we can walk into most communities because we always know people just through sport.
Yes.
And I think that is important. The amount of friendships and strong bonds that you form just because of the cricket. So batted 4-5. First or second change bowler, a bit of an all-rounder, yeah. And my favorite position, obviously, in fielding was like Ishmael Bihardin, standing short leg.
Yeah.
Had great fun there speaking to the batters.
Oh, so you're one of those, yeah, the guys that you tend to ignore or try to run away from, or get away from under the helmet. So okay, as we watch not Rala, which is
Yes,
slapped nicely.
nothing wrong with it.
If you go hard, you slap hard.
Yeah.
And that has run to the boundary for Yusuf. Gabriel's, I think it's his first boundary, if I'm not mistaken.
That's correct.
And if we look at it now, the scoreboard is slowly ticking over. We are currently at 84 for 3, and we're into the 26th over. The run rate is increasing, it has increased slightly from when we've come here. It's moved to 3.3. And as we see this partnership develop between Anik and Yusuf Gabriels.
Wickets in hand till lunch. Going
I
reaching.
noticed you mentioned lunch, Ishmael.
Yeah.
So back in the day with our two-day cricket, we never necessarily had lunch.
Okay.
We had lunch in the two-day cricket, but this time around we're only playing the 50 overs, so there's no lunch.
Okay.
So it's the innings break.
Okay, so the drinks at 11 was just like a mini break, because that's still the right time.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well worked again by Yusuf for the one. And that's the nice thing. Once you hit the boundary, what's the best thing to do? Get the single, get off strikes.
But then I actually prefer this format of the game. So you're batting your innings and the results. Yeah. Okay, great.
Yeah, so there are two drinks breaks. They have it after every hour and 10 minutes.
Okay.
So we had it at 10 past 11. The next drinks break will be probably at about 12:30 or 20 past 12.
Okay.
And then the innings concludes at about 1:30 after the 50.
Perfect. Then I'll replace my thinking of lunch to the session of drinks.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
yes. And you're
But
right.
so you're breaking down the game into nuggets,
Yes.
So once you have wickets in hand, so you got through. So like we lost the wicket before the first drinks break, and it just raised the body language of the opponents, Gugulethu, and they were actually bowling faster. They were coming harder, and now after this partnership, you can see the heads are starting to drop. And this will create more opportunities for the batters. That is why if they can just see us through to the next mini break, and then pull from with wickets in hand.
Absolutely, and now we're talking because again that cricketing knowledge coming through on your side. It's playing to milestones, and setting yourself milestones as batsmen. And you mentioned that drinks break. Let's watch the bowler come in. Ooh, and again, as I mentioned, Anik a bit loose with facing this bowler, but he's very watchful of when he's facing Rala. So setting that milestones or where you're working towards, the next drinks breaks is possibly the next milestone, which is about 20 past 12.
Correct.
And if they stay there, you're right, then they can consolidate and look at the plan is from there till the end of the innings. Ooh, bit of a full toss, pushed into cover. Just the one for Anik getting off strike. That brings us to the end of the over. I think there's water coming up or gloves. Maybe a bit of a message, I don't know. What do you think?
I hope it's a message, just to let them know that they are doing well. The run rate is improving, and that they're actually starting to be on top.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, the bowlers, especially if you look at Rala, who's probably have one over left, if I'm not mistaken. But it looks I'm not sure if they... Oh, it's just a bit of a drinks break. There might be a change of bowling. It doesn't look like Rala's there. Oh, there he goes. So he just got some water, maybe to finish his spell. So at the moment, Rala is 9 overs for 25, around 3 for 25. It's a really good spell by the left armer.
So we need to dig deeper here because it looks like they're depending on him.
Yes. So it's one
mostly.
over to go. Maybe they can just see that over, and hopefully they understand that.
Yeah.
You know, that message also came through. We're waiting for the batsman to come get ready. That one looked like it kept a bit low on that length. But as we've seen over the last few weeks, and we've been batting second on this deck, which hasn't proved to be a strong point for us. Oh, there we go, the famous noon gun. You know, the keeping low, batting second has always been a bit of a challenge for the batting side, or batting second. This week around, we won the toss and we elected to bat, which I think is the correct decision, knowing the track over the last few games, especially, or as the season has gone on.
I support that decision definitely. Even if we bet the way we play the game,
Yes.
even if we score 10, they will bowl him out for 9. You know, and I think that fire. I would like to see our leadership do that when we go field. We have the short leg, short cover, even the short leg, because I just think we're too conservative in our field placements over the last couple of weeks.
Absolutely. And I like what our previous commentators or co-commentators said early on. As we say, Anik, just go through with that quick one, and he's comfortably through. Anik Abrams was saying earlier on that putting a man there doesn't necessarily mean he's going to catch the ball, but just put you in the eye line,
Correct.
you know, and
Here
just creates that added pressure to it. And actually we saw it earlier on. I mean, there was a drive from Tariq, which was probably there. The only thing that was missing is getting the extra height on the ball. But the man was short cover and he took a fantastic catch. But the pressure was felt probably at that moment because the fielders were all around him. Rala coming in. Well driven by Yusuf Gabriels, but for no run.
In this game, your mind is everything. And I think as juniors, we were told that when you come back and you're taking a guard, are you looking at the field placement or are you looking at the gaps in the field? And that really just realigns your thinking of how you approach your innings.
Yes.
And those are small things that we can share with juniors coming through. That you need to think positive. For example, if you didn't like a spinner, you must tell your mind that you like the spinner. He's my favorite. He's my favorite. I'm going to be on top of him. So whether they're putting in a short cover, don't change your technique. You still just put away the bad ball. But when we're fielding, I think it's good to apply that kind of pressure. Nice.
A quick run, comfortably at the end, but good fielding in the covers as well. I think it's something our current president, when I speak to him, you know, and the president needs to sign off on the team sheets. He always says, and when he speaks to the boys, it's a battle between bat and ball. It's a battle out there, and it's mind games that you play as well. So playing those mind games becomes important, you know. It's not just about the bowler bowling and the batsman batting. So I think Rala's coming in for his last ball of his spell. Oh, and Anik dispatched the down
Nice shot.
Commitment to that shot. The ball held up, and Anik coming back for the third.
Nice running.
Nice running.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
A very
shot.
difficult cricket shot, that.
Yes, and I think he wasn't rewarded, and that's as a result of the outfield. So Rala coming to an end. His spell is 10 overs, 3 for 30. I think we can give him a round of applause on that one. Well bowled, Rala. I mean, he bowled right through the innings.
Yes, very fit.
Very fit.
Very
Maybe
fit.
He's future fit. But just to round up on United Cricket Club's Golf Day, and it's taking place next week, Sunday, 2nd of February. Future Fit is definitely going to be there, and Ishmael is going to be there. So if anybody wants to reach out to Ishmael, come down to Bellville Golf Club. Tee-off is at 11:30, but Ishmael will be set up from 10:30 already, and he'll definitely have a word with businesses and future fit prospects at the United Cricket Club Golf Day. I think in conjunction with or partnering also with United, our other sponsors is Shiraz Daniels of Steel and Pipes for Africa. We might have a chat with him. The guy's always his availability. That's in question. We have Mr. Ashraf Burns as well from Intershore, who's been a loyal supporter of community and with United Cricket Club. Melomed as well is on board with us there as well. But Future Fit, who's always been there for United Cricket Club, for the community. Ishmael Suka will be joining us on the comms further as the cricket go. But I just wanted to say a massive shukran to Ishmael Suka for coming out and speaking about Future Fit and the opportunities available to the youngsters and to businesses and what he's doing in the community. So big shukran to you, Ishmael.
Sorry, from my side, I'm super proud of you, super proud of having you as a brother. You can be doing a lot of other things with your time. Sometimes being on the executive or serving our communities or serving our clubs can come across thankless. But I hope our members of the clubs are appreciating you and valuing you and your contribution. May the club grow from strength to strength, inshallah.
Amen, amen.
And may the golf day be a success.
Clipped over nicely.
Beautiful,
Yusuf.
nice timing.
Timing was good on that
Nice
one.
timing.
Yeah, nice timing.
Okay, yeah.
He took out the slow outfield.
Yeah. Nice timing, brilliant shot. Yeah, so I think it's important for us and more businesses to get involved. And like I said, it's beyond the golf day. It's beyond cricket. We've got the responsibility to our community to save the Greenpoint track and to keep it going. Because otherwise this is going to become a dinosaur and become a parking lot for the stadium next door. So it's important that we just build
Oh no!
really give it away.
Yusuf Gabriel's on the up bit aerial and he was caught at mid-on. Just as this two was talking, we were talking about that drinks break, Ishmael. It's not something that we needed at this moment. And Yusuf Gabriel's departs after hitting that boundary. We should have looked for the single, but unfortunately Yusuf Gabriel's departs for 16 of 33 balls with 2 fours, and United currently is now 96 for 4 after they're in the 28th over.
100 for 3 as opposed to 96 for 4 would have looked very differently.
Very different.
And we spoke about it, and really I was trying to figure this out because I am a loyal supporter. I'm locked in and
Yes.
I'm watching.
Yes.
And I don't know if it's linked to fitness or if it's linked to just the strength of the mind, but we are giving it away week in and week out because we were on top now again. He was on top, he was playing beautiful shots, the heads were starting to drop, so it was not because the bowler was good. He just gave his wicket away now.
I think it's a good summary there, Ishmael. And also being a regular viewer, you see this every week. So the next batsman coming in, it looks like it is, in stature, it is should be Muiz Fredericks, and that's definitely Muiz coming into the wicket. So Muiz coming into a situation that he's fairly familiar with. He's probably one of the informed batsmen at the moment, but let me not give that commentator's curse. But yeah, as United was steadying the ship, again an unnecessary loss of wicket there. So again, now we have to rebuild. You have to be again, especially looking at that Anik that's now currently on 34 at the moment. He now needs to,
He needs to bat through.
And assess the situation. And that was a bowling change. So in his first over, I'm going to try to get the pronounce Safamandla Lakudi. And that was with his third ball he picked up that wicket. In his,
Kept low.
Kept low. But nicely watched again by Muiz. So we have two left-handers at the crease. Again, a United batsman, we all got starts. And it's the same story. Everyone got starts. I called in the 2030 gang. And we're looking for someone to take it through and bring in a big one. Oh, very well played by Muiz through the square cover region. Comes back for 2. Good start.
Yeah, so personally I can't put my finger on it, but I'm starting to lean towards fitness. As they get tired, they are giving it away. Because that has been happening week in and week out, sadly.
Maybe it's concentration as well. Concentration, assessing the situation.
And your mind and your concentration is linked to your fitness.
Very good point. Yeah, so at the end of the 28th over, United is 98 for 4. Currently at the wicket is the skipper Anik Hamildin, who's on 34 not out after 50 balls. We just lost Yusuf Gabriels for 16. He was going along nicely, and after just hitting a 4, he popped one up to the mid-off area, who took a decent catch. And batting now with the skip is Muiz Fredericks, who is 2 not out. And it seems like the spinner is coming on, or it's a new bowler. Let's just have a look while the scoreboard updates, but it looks like a new bowler.
And Solly, earlier you made reference to the soccer in Kensington and so on. We had a lot of juniors, superstars at United that came from that Kensington area.
Yes.
And we really need to activate our relationship with the schools in Kensington and Salt River, Woodstock, and get our pipeline going again.
Yeah, absolutely. And the bowler is Mobulelo Nkomo, is bowling from the city end. So as we watch Nkomo come in. Oh, Anik identified, coming down the track, popping it up. Is it going to the boundary? Yeah, and it's gone through to the boundary for 4. Anik using his feet early doors with the spinner, picked it up nicely and got the reward for that. Yeah, I think the community within the Kensington area, I think you do have a lot of soccer clubs within that area. The East Kensington Cricket Club, who's trying to open up and make cricket more accessible, or people educating people more about the game of cricket, let's put it like that. Watching Nkomo to Anik, good stride in, more positive by Anik. Very watchful by Anik again. Yeah, so the community clubs within the area, in the Kensington area, it's very active. If I put it like that. Saturday mornings you wake up with mini soccer and very loud there by me, because I live right around the corner from the soccer and the cricket field. So sport is rife within that community. And it's not to say that, if you talk about the running club that I was involved in, KenFac as well, very open to the community. So you'll see a lot of activity, especially during the summertime. People, out and about. So
we need to collaborate and partner and integrate them and get the potential cricketers coming to United, just to build a pipeline of juniors. We used to have the strongest junior setup.
Oh, slog sweep by Anik. That's a big one.
All the way. Nice.
All the way. Oh, it's not Anik, it's Muiz.
Muiz.
I just saw a left-hander.
Nice.
And that's been the trait of Muiz the last couple of games. He recognizes the ball in his area and he's not afraid to have a go.
And that 100 up?
And that must be 100 up, definitely 109.
109.
109 up.
Nice, we can bowl here.
We can bowl here. And then with Muiz coming in this position, we've always identified that he's a free-scoring batsman. He's a stroke player. Knows he's going very compact, but if it's in his area, he goes for it. And he's just the show of that. Again, I'm not putting the commentator's curse on him, but very good shot from him. He's over the mid-wicket area for 6 into the stadium area. Yeah, so collaboration, I think, it's a difficult one. We've had discussions with Kensington in the past, but I think once you're a community man in the area, you want to give back to the community. So you appreciate that, so being, like I said, being that community, you man from Buka, you want to see Buka flourish. You want to see a Kensington flourish, a Woodstock, a Salt River. You want to see these communities flourish by having beacons of hope like sporting organizations in it. And we have two spinners now up, Ishma. So we have Nkomo on the one side, and if I'm not mistaken, this is Luvuyo Kokomo. I hope I pronounced that right. Kabega, sounds the same spelling if I'm not mistaken. Oh, watch carefully by Nick, and he's going to come back for two. No fielder in that position. Easy two.
Yes.
Nicely rotated. Ishmael, I see our co-commentators are back.
Yes.
And they've had their break. I'm going to hand you over to the main commentators, Anik and Majdi Arun. So Majdi Arun is going to ask you one or two questions, but I'm going to leave Shukran viewers.
Shukran for having me.
Again, not what we asked for.
That's a skipper.
Patience cost us.
Mr. Suka, before we go, I just wanted to get your views on Arne Slot's Reds. As a fellow supporter, I'd like to hear your views.
Maj, I think we're going to go all the way this year. I think just the way that guy engages and interviews, you can see he's thinking. He's got an amazing temperament, and that is just rubbed off on his squad, and a great successor to Klopp. And yes, I'm excited for the next few months to bring the Premier League home.
Yeah, I must say I've been very surprised by Mr. Slot myself. He's a phenomenal communicator, and he just brought a sense of calm to the team. And yeah, like you said, hopefully we bring it home this year.
Yeah, no, so his temperament, and like I said, it's just the way he engages. And really, I think the guys know the task at hand. There were 1 or 2 seasons we blew it, but I think they've got the job at hand, and he's just letting them take it week by week and game by game.
Yeah, I think that style that he's brought us maybe preserved some of our legs for later on in the season.
And they built depth.
Especially the midfield. But yeah, let's start with a good win against Ipswich today.
Guys, on behalf of Future Fit, we want to thank you for your support and for giving us this platform to share more about our company. We hope we can continue to make a difference to our communities, and we wish you success in your golf day and with the club to grow from strength to strength. Like I reflected with Salih, it's beyond cricket. We've got a responsibility to our community and to our club and to the people before that worked hard at this club before us. So let us just continue to build together and make a success of our club.
Shukran, Mr. Suka, for those insightful words. And it's a pleasure having you on.
Shukran, Mr. Suka. Future Fit, mashallah. What a name. What a name. And I was listening while we were sitting, taking a break and just listening about this historic venue. And I was actually talking to my son last night, and he said, "Yo, Daddy, how did we get so lucky to get a venue like this?" And we are indeed lucky, and there's a lot of history here. And as Mr. Suka and Mr. Salih was mentioning, it's really our duty to leave some legacy behind and continue what our forefathers has created. But yeah, back to the cricket, Majay. You know, when I came on, I thought, right, let's do a score prediction. 20 overs left, so much wickets in hand. And just when things were getting a little bit easier, and we just lost the wicket. It was a fantastic partnership between Gabriels and the skipper Hamildin, and they fell in quick succession. So now we have 2 new batters at the crease, and just when we were making some inroads into the last 20 and setting us up for a good finish, we lost 2 wickets in quick succession. And now we have Muiz Fredericks, who's on strike. And we've got two spinners bowling in tandem. 113 for 5. No, it's not a spinner. It's a seamer. Ooh, carefully watched. And we got Adeep is back in the side. Must have gotten his leave form signed off at Rondebosch Boys. But he's certainly the right guy for it. We need to really make sure we always mention this, that we bat the full 50 overs.
Yeah, we need to knuckle down now.
And also, with the conditions as it is, and it's sweltering heat and it's humid, you really want to make the opposition feel it out there in the middle. And it's a really incentive, besides just getting the best score that you can get, to really keep the opposition out there will really help the cause. Oh, very carefully watched there by Muiz Fredericks.
Nicely behind it. Still, the bounce has been inconsistent again on the side. So the guys are usually a bit watchful when they come in.
Oh, it's well left. The bowler is Sipamandla Lakundi. He's into his second over. He's picked up 1 wicket already. And he picked up Gabriel's. I think Gabriel's hit the 4 and the next ball he was out.
Yeah.
Which is rather unfortunate. He spent time there out in the middle. He eventually got 16 runs. He was out there for 33 deliveries. But it's Muiz Fredericks that's on strike now, and he works this one down to a vacant fine leg. And they're going to come through for the single. Just to take a recap on the scores in the first division that's happening. Nicely behind that one. So Avondale is playing Pinelands. Avondale batting first. They are looking good at 101 for 4. Reese Engelbrecht and Chad Josephs, 21 and 23, not out. Primroses and Tigerberg. That is a humdinger of a match. Primrose batting first, 111 for 6. The batsman at the crease, Ismail Galant, 6 not out. Diane Davids, 19 not out. So Tigerberg has really fought back in that contest. As we have our drinks break now. Rylands is playing Strandfontein, top against bottom. Rylands 184 for 3. And Giwala's there on 19. And Jack Newby on 16. And then we have Hottentots Holland against Northern's Goodwood, and Hottentots Holland is all out for 101. And that's quite surprising. They were in a decent shape, but they must have lost quite a few wickets towards the end of that innings. And then we've got the derby against St. Augustine's and Victoria. St. Augustine's is batting first, 102 for 8. So also a dramatic slump there by St. Augustine's. They were looking comfortable at 52 for 2, I remember at one stage. And at the track, after a decent start, United, having lost 2 quick wickets now in quick succession, is really going to have to, and we keep saying this, they're really going to have to rebuild once again at 114 for 5. And this is mainly due to the reason that we had 2 wickets in quick succession. Anika Mildin out for 41 and Yusuf Gabriels for 16. And they had a 50-run partnership. They got together when the score was 47 for 3. And actually it was a 49-run partnership. Yusuf Gabriels out at 96 for 4. And then Anika Mildin was out shortly thereafter at 111 for 5.
So
And
well played 41. Would be
well played 41. Well played 41. See you, Mr. Zucker. Assalamu alaikum. A well played 41.
We were 3 down now.
Imagine we were 3 down. Totally different conversation. And as we were driving back, I already had my prediction when it was 3 down. And it was towards the 200, maybe 220 mark. But that conversation has now taken a dramatic turn because having lost that 2 quick wickets in succession, 114 for 5. But Moise and Atip, I feel like a stuck record. Even if we're in a bad position, I always say, but if you want 2 guys at the crease, you want. But really, Moise is known for scoring tough runs. And Adib Levy, we always say he has maturity beyond his years.
and he's quickly raised to 9 of 9 deliveries.
Yeah, he's got a boundary already. And he hit that boundary when Anika Mildin was still there on the other end. And he was allowed to be a bit more free with his stroke play. But since the skipper's departed and Adib Levy has taken his position, you can see that the tempo has changed a little bit on his end. But this guy, Luvuyo, who opened the bowling, he's going for the full-blooded, over the top. 1 bounce, 2 bounces, and Moise picks up his second boundary. And Guguma, who I said opened the bowling, this is his 3rd spell now. He's into his 8th over. He's taken the 1 wicket and he's conceded 21 runs.
Yeah, he's looked pretty good to me. Started off well with a new ball, and he was quite tight. Didn't go for many runs. Second spell was okay.
And
he tosses that one up.
It's firmly driven down the ground for another
So we've
single.
got the 2 youngsters at the crease.
Yeah, Adib is young. Actually, Moise is already 21 or 22.
Okay.
But yeah, it's still they still considered the youngsters, but they have now the responsibility to rebuild. It would have been much easier if Moise came in and had 1 set pattern the other end, and they could just continue that momentum. I like this guy. I like this bowler.
Yeah, toss that one
He's
up
not
again.
afraid. He gives me Tommy Jensen vibes.
True.
So that's the end of his 8th over. He's conceded 18 runs. The score now is 119 for 5. Still 18 overs left to go.
Yeah, lots
In
of
this
overs
contest.
to come. Lots. These 2 would really like to build a nice partnership here towards the end. They would ideally still be there at the 40th. We can really look to attack.
Yeah, no, I'm a little afraid to make such predictions. I think we must just go.
Nice driven there for the covers.
Fielding has been solid, eh?
Yeah.
Fielding has been good.
Fielding has been very good.
But when I was reading the scores about of the other games, all of the matches, I mean, there's not a lot of high scores. I'm just looking now at Primrose Tigerberg, 118 for 7 premise.
Wow.
So
But I
also
must say Tigerberg has a fantastic attack.
make no mistake.
So
Tigerberg will let you know that you're in the game. They are playing at Rosmead.
they have some excellent quick bowlers.
And then you look at Hottentots Holland, already out, 101 all out. They
101
were
all out.
101 all out. Saints 111 for 8. And United 119 for 5. So all similar scores. The new bowler, well, not new bowler. I'm gonna struggle with the surname. Lakudi, Hlakudi. He's into his third over. He's picked up. He actually made the breakthrough with Gabriel's. But all the bowlers has been quite steady, much.
They have. Seam and the spinners.
Nice wrist work there by Muiz, and that's through backward point.
Easy too there.
Yeah, he's got nice wrists. Yeah, I must say.
Plays the ball very late. And looks very classy.
But one thing United can be happy about is that Sukulolo Rala has completed his 10 overs. What a bowler. I'm hoping that somebody will be on getting that contact details because, wow.
Oh, that one kept extremely low.
Should
Luckily,
be
it just
2 buys.
past the wickets there, but not a nice delivery to receive.
Yeah, that uneven bounce is just going to get worse as the day progresses. The sun is beating down on that wicket. Score now 122 for 5 after 33. Yeah, I agree with you much. If they can stay there till the 40th, I mean, it's 7 overs away. A lot can happen. But if you can just keep your wickets intact, take 3 runs over.
Yeah,
3 times 7 is 21. And then you around 150. If you don't lose another wicket, 150 for 5 with 10 to go, you know, then you can really push maybe for a run or ball. Just being very conservative with the numbers. 200 is attainable.
Absolutely.
Just playing good cricket. 200 will be attainable.
That's risk-free.
Yeah, that's just, that's just based on 3 runs over for the next 7, which will take you to 40, and then just run a ball for the last 10. You know, so you want to get around the 200 mark. But wickets in hand is key. And I'd say the match is fairly even at this stage.
Yeah.
So 4 changes to the lineup today. Who's the bowlers, much? I know.
So we've got
Laddy's injured.
Wali Khan, we've got Anik.
Yeah, Anik, seamers. So
And Adib.
Adib.
We've got 3 seamers.
So, okay, 3
and
seamers, 3
spinners.
spinners. Okay. So Mujahid is out. He picked up an injury. Was it last week? Mahmoud. I don't want to meet his parents in the road. They're going to give me one behind the ears. Oh, he's dropped him backward at point. It wasn't easy. But,
straight to him though.
Ooh, Papa, it's Fredericks.
The first drop I've seen of Googs today.
No, there was 2 early doors. The one at mid-on. And then there was a very difficult chance, I thought. Also early doors, but yeah. Besides that, the fielding has been outstanding. And Levy on strike, another short delivery, and this one is hit in
the back foot
in front of square, and they're going to get 2 runs for that. So 3 runs so far in this over without doing anything fancy.
Absolutely.
Take the 3, bank the 3, and just play the ball on merit.
Whatever you get now is a bonus.
Yeah, you see, 17 overs, it sounds huge. You break it down. You break your over down. You do the maths. You say, okay, this is where we want to be. 200 is from this position is what is achievable. Runs in again, around the wicket, carefully watched. Yeah, for these type of bowlers with this speed, you know, maybe a yard out of your crease, just to generate that extra pace. But it was nice listening to Ismail Sukh. It's nice to see him. He's a regular watcher of the channel. Always adds a comment every now and then. And, you know, he spoke a lot about the challenges you face as a cricketer, as a sportsman, is the things that you actually carry through in your life. Do you know what I mean? It's the same principles. Back against the wall, how are you going to deal with it? Do you know what I mean? And the friendships that we merged through sports. I mean, I don't see him for years at a time sometimes, but when I see him, I embrace him like a brother, you know.
Yes.
And it's good to see that he's on board. And I like that name, man. It's catchy. First Fit. Future Fit. Oh!
It's a
Take two
fumble
there.
that
Take
Madon
two.
should be two.
Take two. Future Fit.
Okay, they've decided against that.
Hey, I see the captain's got the teapot out. He wasn't very happy. Yeah, I like the skipper much. You know, I mean, we don't usually know who the skipper of the team is, but this guy, he stands in the middle of the pitch. It's hands in every direction.
Commands his troops.
He commands his troops. I love it. I love it.
Oh, it's a top shot.
Nice
but
shot.
it's
When I saw the skipper bring out the teapot, it took me back to Consolidating. Oh. When I think about Q, like
I've seen Sally's teapots as well.
yeah, but you know when Q give you a teapot, just look away.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know why these other guys still.
Look away.
Yeah,
Don't
look
make eye
away.
contact because you might get a.
Because
couple of
Q needs
violent
he
words in
needs
that
10
direction.
seconds for that steam to come out. Do you know?
The only person we could give stares to was Abdullah Wahid.
Yeah.
We could have a long conversation between these balls and his overs.
Yeah.
10-minute overs.
Yeah, I remember Sally. Remember we used to be in the slip order. I mean, we're very joking, man.
Yeah.
And when the game was like heated or something, not even heated, then Q will just stand there like you know, will you stop talking at the back?
I was keeper and you were slipping.
I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. And we know when you hear Ismail speak about those things come back to your mind, man. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Quite a few outbursts to Ricardo Tregoning.
Yo, that's good, dude. I will never forget that. The famous saying, I'm not gonna point and say what is, and he looks straight to Ricardo.
Nah, lovely.
Watching in New Zealand.
Ricardo in New Zealand. Hope you're listening, buddy. Right, though. This one is played backward of point.
Face a little bit there, but backward point cuts it off.
Yeah. I think with both these batsmen, both military medium fast bowlers, yeah, I would. I'll probably take a foot outside of my crease, maybe. But you know, he's still got his slip in there. Eh?
Yeah.
Still looking for the opportunities.
Still looking for that nick.
Nah, that's what we like about Levy. Eh? He doesn't mind leaving deliveries. He's always got the bigger picture in his mind. And score now 127 for 5. And Lakudi bowling from the city end to Levy. Nicely run.
good running.
As soon as he could they come back? As soon as he made contact with that delivery and he knew there was one on, he gave the call and it was an easy single. I do notice a slight drop in the fielding, and I'm telling you, it's because it's the heat. 35 overs out there, you gotta get the opposition to field 50 at the track when it's 32 degrees. And yeah. Fielders are fairly deep on the offside. Hey!
Oh, and it flicks that one through square leg and mid wicket.
Yeah, little agricultural. And
Easy too.
they threw for 2 runs. And I mean, they achieved that 3 runs that milestone we were talking about in the previous over. They're already on 4 in this over. So that's all you do. Yeah. Just keep it steady. Keep it steady. And you just tick off the next over. You go 6 balls. What did we get? Right though. Tick that off. Eee! Allah machtig.
And he goes for the big one there over.
Hello there.
The cow region. 1 bounce 4. Clearly recognized that one and he jumped on it.
He jumped on it. He was all over it. And I'm just a little bit nervous. I'm excited. Great shot. But We've been in this position before.
Look at this. I mean, it's
Yeah, no, Moise
so area of the
Fredericks.
field.
Guess what his score is now?
Hmm?
Guess what Moise is on?
20.
23 of 24.
Oh wow,
I mean,
always busy.
yeah, always
Running
busy.
hard.
And Adeep Levy, 6 of 13, just playing that anchor role, doing what he knows best. And so it was 4 and so 8 runs in that over, 3 runs in the previous over, 12 runs off the last 2. You know, let's keep a record. Right? So for the last 2 overs, we went at a run a ball, right? But still 15 overs left. Just maintain. Just maintain. Well left.
Well left.
Nice. This is good cricket. You bank that last 2 overs and you play the next one on merit.
You also want to have that buffer of 5 wickets in hand at the 40 over mark.
Oh, he goes for that one.
It's quite wide, but
Yeah.
it didn't come up as much as I thought it would.
It looked a touch slower as well. And
Maybe roll the
it's-
fingers over the ball.
you see, he's got that sweeper out there on the offside. Eh? Very stingy with his runs, the skipper. I love it. But I would have one of those fielders in the circle in the catching position. Because you've got the insurance out there on the boundary, and this is a straight delivery.
But they do have a catcher.
Yeah, oh yeah, they do. It's
They
a
do
bit
have
deep.
catcher there. So
And
they backing this offside for the lefties.
are you telling me there's only just the
No,
2
on the leg
fielders on
side.
the leg side? So
Two fielders on the leg side.
they've got a mid-on who's like 15 yards off the boundary. He's so deep. Oh, whoa! I thought he got something on that one.
Good delivery.
Fantastic delivery there by the bowler. And 4 dot balls. You know, so now you think about the over before this, where you put some extra on. Do you know what I mean? So it evens itself out.
Dot balls are goal.
Yeah, but I mean, in his mind, he should be, on average, we are where we are after
Yeah,
3
exactly.
overs.
Don't need to
You
take
don't
any
need to
risks.
manufacture. It's fine.
Ooh,
That's fine.
nice.
Take it. Take the single. It's a nick at the up short.
Your inside edge there, just awkward bounce for the first.
We haven't checked the comments in a while. Let's have a look. Okay, let's see.
Oh, slower ball gone wrong there.
Okay.
But they'll just get.
Mohammed Hussaini, Sali, it
Oh,
sounds
it's a no ball.
you have secured a couple of holes for the golf day. He
Is it no
has
ball?
indeed.
Overstep?
Another comment from Uncle Saini. Good to hear from a former member behind the mic. Yes, it was very, very good to hear. Tatendo Mukanda. Away, mates. Away, brother. Hope you all are good. Stay hydrated, lads. Thanks for your comment there, Mukanda. Away, brother. Ismail Suka, shukran for having you. It was an absolute pleasure. Fatima, enjoyed the chat with Ismail Suka. Shukran for your comments. Keep those comments coming in. I'll read them out as they come in, and then we'll engage with you if you have a question. And yeah, back to live pictures. He
going
goes
for
for
the
the.
big
Oh,
one.
there's a man on the boundary.
There's a man there, he should take it.
Oh, he
drops it. He drops it.
I wouldn't be happy with that.
Ooh.
He took it too easy.
It was a
Oh, it was a
was a
free
free
hit.
hit.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, brother. It was a free hit, you know.
Free hit.
Do you know what shocked me? The casual way that he was going for that catch. He didn't want to really take it. He was just like, okay. Oh, it was a free hit. Oh, it was a free hit. But can I just ask a question? Did they make a run when it was a free hit before that?
Yes.
Oh, they did. Which allowed them to change that fielder onto the boundary. I just wanted to be sure of that. So yeah, they eventually got 2 runs, no 3 runs. So it was the no ball and then the single, it's 2, and then the edge. So they eventually got 3 in that over. We don't usually comment like this much in terms of how much do we need at this stage, but because we've witnessed a lot of implosions.
Oh, what a shot.
What a creamer.
Sparkling cover drive there.
What a screamer. Take a bow, son. Oh,
That is
my
an
word.
Absolutely superb shot there.
I'm just watching this on the replay.
Deep.
Oh, luscious.
You know, he really didn't try to hit the ball
No.
hard. He just
Look,
beautiful flow of the
yeah,
bat.
but that's the thing about him. That's the effortless comes to mind when he's playing. He never looks under pressure.
Yeah.
But to get a 4 runs off the first delivery of the over is just what the doctor ordered. And I'm sure in his mind he's thinking get off strike. Nah, oh, yes, they threw for that single. And you could see, the only thing he was interested is getting to the other side. You know, just play practical cricket, you know. Ball by ball, play every ball on merit. So 5 runs off the first 2 balls of this over. And Moise is on strike now. And Moise has been much more the aggressive of the 2 batsmen. But he's coming to strike now on the 3rd ball of this over, and there's already 5 in the bank, right? Now I'm just spelling this out because these are the things where we fall short, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, sum up your innings. Like, you get the big picture, you get the small picture, and then you get ball by ball.
Yeah.
And the reason we're talking about it is because the team has been lacking in that application, man, right? So there you see, Moise, 3rd ball, he's already got 5 in the bank in this over, defensive shot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to play every delivery according to your plan. That's how you get big totals and big partnerships. So fantastic from these 2 so far. There, nice. Looking for the 1. So he gets the inside edge, dot ball. Fine. 2 balls to go still.
But they've nicely summed up the situation and played accordingly.
Nice Moise. Now I value a defensive shot like that, no? Just based on what's happening in the over.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You got your 5, defend.
Yeah.
Ball kept low. You see, if he was looking for an attacking shot, that ball keep low, you know, you find yourself in a difficult position. Ooh.
See, it's those odd ones.
Yeah.
You're not sure if you must.
It does make me smile a little bit because it's only going to get harder. And yeah, 5 runs of that over. And good comeback by the bowler.
Yeah, very good comeback.
I'm actually very interested in what's happening in those other matches now because every time I check in, there's big changes. Avondale 127 for 6. They're playing against Pinelands. And Primis, nice comeback by Primis. I'll give you that score now. So Primrose's 2 former United batsmen at the crease forming a nice partnership. Primrose 143 for 7 now. Yusuf Keat 13 of 29. And Ismail Khalant 19 of 34. Rylands flying at 206 for 4. They've got 6 overs left there. Jack Newby still at the crease. He's on 23. He loves a knot out, that guy. Eh? Short delivery and kept low. Kept low.
Trying to hit that on the leg side.
Yeah, I think it was on. Just Hottentots Holland 101 all out. Northern's Goodwood flying at 46 for 1 after just 7 overs. So they're looking for an early finish. And at the Derby, St. Augustine's 122 for 9. So I think we're rooting for Vicks there on that one, Mudge, in terms of our log position.
Yes.
So Victoria is in a very good position there. And then our live pictures, 143 for 5. We're into the 38th over. And it's Adeep is on strike. Nicely.
Oh no.
No. It sounds so good off the bat.
Tried that shot earlier on,
Oh man.
and this time he connected it, but didn't get all of it.
Yeah.
And
I
he
think,
got
yeah.
one of 2 leg-side fielders.
Yeah, it's difficult for me to criticize Adeep because I'm a huge fan. But the one thing I can say that in the last few overs, the pitch is really has become a little inconsistent.
Yes.
Look at perhaps not the best shot. But if there's 2 fielders on the leg side and 7 on the off side, you get a short delivery like that. Go for it.
Yeah.
You didn't get the timing right.
Didn't get the timing right, but it was there to be hit.
But yeah, perhaps it wasn't short enough. It rushed him a little bit. He scored 13. The bowler is Lutando Williams, and the catcher is Luvuyo Gakuma. And that is the end of Adeep. Levy faced 25 deliveries. He hit 1-4, and he's out for 13. And Uthman Rodriguez. Now, I'm sure Uthman was batting at 3 in the last game, or 4 in the last game that we... So he's the good guy to come to the crease. And I don't want to sound like a broken record, but he does have it in his locker,
Yes,
you know,
it definitely does. And he's had
to-
some good knocks for us this season.
to take us home. Just play the supporting role. Muiz is there, 24, not out of 29, or 2 4s and a 6. And he just needs somebody on the other end, just rotating the strike, putting away the bad ball. But yeah, end of a very 32-run partnership between the 2 youngsters. You see, it's because the wickets are falling at crucial times, man. Just when the partnership is in the 30s or something is about to happen, then Gugulethu has the ability to break that partnership, you know. So we've got Rodriguez on strike, the right-hander. Oh, what a start! What a start by Roger.
1 bounce 4, but what a lovely shot to watch.
Is he coming around the wicket? That would be very odd. But it was a full delivery on leg stump.
Very safe shot, there's nobody there.
Yeah, just two players on the leg side. And Rodriguez showing why he can bat at 3 and 4. I don't think he's bowling around the wicket much.
It's not. So they've kept that mid-wicket now a bit deeper.
Yeah. So still 2 on the leg side, 2 catching. Full toss,
Lovely
nicely
shot.
driven.
Pierces the gap, should be 1.
So 5 of 2,
Good
5
start by,
deliveries, yeah.
Uthman.
Yeah, so the thing that frustrates me a little bit more is that every over there's about 1, perhaps 2 balls that you can score off, man. Which really allows you to not feel the pressure all the time, man. So
Yeah.
just be patient, hang in there, it's
Be
going to come.
patient. The
But,
boost will eventually come, and you just got to be ready to capitalize on it.
100%. The score now is 148 for 6. And 38 overs has been completed. We've got 12 overs left. And we've already given what we thought would be a reasonable target of 200. And I think we're still in line for that. We weren't planning on the additional wicket.
Well bowled. And that cool breeze of this morning seems to be a thing of the
It's
past.
a thing of the past. I was about to say, hey, the hitter is kicking in now. Yeah, there's the air standing still, guys. Rodriguez decides to leave that one alone. Oi!
Got squared up a bit there.
Yeah, I think it hit him on the back leg.
But again, that inconsistent bounce is very disconcerting as a batsman. You're always wondering what the next one is going to do.
Yeah, Lakudi is the bowler. He's into his 6th over of the spell. He's conceded 22 runs. He's picked up that 1 wicket of Gabriel's. It's just the 3 on the leg side. They do have that insurance policy on the boundary, mid-wicket. And that's nicely driven.
Again. Good run.
Moise was a little slow to get out of the
slow.
blocks there. I'm a little surprised. He was really sitting on his bat there.
Yeah, he doesn't look like someone that backs up.
Yeah, no, I was a little surprised. It was always going to be a 1. It was a tight one.
Shouldn't have been a tight one.
Yeah.
Straightforward one.
So Rodriguez gets his single. And the left hand is now on strike. And there's a lot of changes in the field. For Moise, they've got 4 players on the boundary, so they decided to bring one in from long off to mid off, but they do have a deep mid wicket. They've got a long on and a sweeper out on the offside, and he beats him outside off stump.
Doubles at that one.
Yeah, but he still got his slip in. You know, I've been impressed with the field placing. The skipper as a whole, I think he's done a superb job so far. Should be looking for 2, but they'll settle on the 1. And that's the 150 up, 150 for 6. At the end of the 39th over, so 11 overs left. And I think we're a little ahead of schedule. We were predicting 150 by the 40th over. We managed to reach that target in the 39th over.
Okay.
But we did lose a wicket that we weren't banking on. So I'll take that. 150 for 6, 39 overs gone. We have
in
one.
past games, 180 has been a competitive score.
But you see that thick outfield of before the end of 2024. It's a lot, it's a lot lighter now. So.
Yeah.
200, that 180 now becomes 200, and
although the variable bounce
goes for the pull again. Again, just the 2 players on the leg side, and you've got mid on almost as a long on, so it's not really a free hit because Deep was out caught by that guy.
Yeah.
But horizontal strokes at this stage of the game is
it's risky.
It's very risky. Because of the variable bounce.
The ball is not coming up.
It's not coming up, yeah. But it's better than before. I must say that.
I think United's 3 spinners would be a tough proposition on this wicket.
Oh, he nicks that one and falls short of the slip fielder. 151 for 6.
I see Majdi's doing what he's famous for, pick up stones and throwing at the light. Throwing at the birds this time. Played that game when he was a kid, Nick?
Yeah. He's got a vicious arm. Right, bowler runs in, full delivery, nice looking stroke. Nice looking stroke for a single. And it looks like Primrose is making a fist of it. They also on 151, but 7 wickets down and still 14 overs to go in that contest. Ryland's 230 for 5 and the 47th over. Short delivery, and that is well played.
It was very short.
That's what he was looking for.
Dispatched that beautifully.
Yeah. You see, he hit that on square. He wasn't looking to hit it in front of square.
Yes.
And it allowed him an extra,
Bounce
yeah,
allowed him to.
an extra split second to execute the shot. And the score moves to 156 for 6. Just one of those every now and then. And 200 seems very realistic. We're still keeping it conservative. I don't want to start saying 210 and 215. We just keep it at 200. It's an absolute scorcher all of a sudden. When that breeze goes away, it's a different animal. Full delivery, and that's
Nicely driven there.
nicely
Could be a
crunched
couple,
through. Will it
and
go all the
goes
way?
for 4.
Oh, 2 boundaries in the over.
Dispatch that one. Excellent cricket by the young man.
Yeah, boy. Moise Fredericks goes to 38. Aye. But since he's come in, Maj, he's hitting the ball very nicely. I mean, he had 8 of like 4 deliveries. He hit a boundary in the first few deliveries he faced, and he's never looked back since then.
Yeah, 34 of 35. That is a strike rate of 97. Fantastic going. He always looks to put the fielders under pressure with his running and pierces the gaps.
Nicely
good shot
played,
there
Roger.
By, Uthman. Has looked very solid since he's come in,
Yeah.
Rodriguez.
Moise on strike. Oh, he's bowled. Yo, I thought he's bowled him. Yo, that one kept extremely low.
Extremely low. And as we were saying, the longer this goes on, the more we're going to be seeing deliveries like that. Sun has been absolutely cooking this wicket.
Yeah, when I heard United won the toss and batted first, I was
Oh, and he
pleasantly
goes on the big one. There's a
surprised.
man there, but it drops short.
Oh,
But he is quickly into position to play that shot. So he's just got to be mindful of that man there on the square leg boundary.
Oh,
and that-
well bowled, well bowled.
From rolling past your ankles to that. Complete lottery. Nico, how would you combat a situation like that where the pitch is doing
Yeah,
what
no.
it's doing? Yeah.
Horizontal shots for me
Take it out of the
I
game.
take it out of the game. I'll take it out. You don't want to do too much changes, you know. The thing about a pitch that plays two pace is not to keep it in the forefront of your mind. You know what I mean? So just make one decision. You know, you don't want to say, "Oh, I can't do anything," because no. I say just take the horizontal strokes out. If the ball is short, don't be too early on the pull shot, man, because
And
it
don't
could
commit
keep
on the
low.
front
Yeah,
foot too
play it
quickly
late.
as well.
Play it late. Cut out the horizontal shots. You'll be fine. Moise is on strike.
Oh,
Yo, that one kept.
that one again.
There's definitely a spot there. So Moise gets the single and he gets the strike. I don't know why my scorecard is not updating.
.164 for 6.
Just want to see if there's any comments. Right to Zia Desai, salam manna, wa alaikum salam. Ozzy Osman, salam guys, hope all is well, all is good brother. Ziad, we got to make sure we bat all the overs 100%. Spoken like a true batsman, Mudge. Mr. Desai plays for the Vets. Another superb knock by the... I was about to say by the youngster now, but Ziad is always like a youngster to me. You know, when you make your debut when you're 16, 15, whatever the number was, that image is difficult to remove from your mind. But he was in very good form. How much did he get?
No, I have to remind
30?
him that he ran himself out.
Once again?
Well set there on...
Oh, this one is in the air! Oh, it's a 6!
It's a good shot.
Is it a 6?
It's a 6.
It's gone all the way! And Moise picks up his first maximum. No, it's not his first, it's his second maximum. That's his second maximum. Oh man, Moise is in his element, eh? But from the time he's come in.
Yeah.
Oh, nicely defended, mate. Nicely defended. I don't know why my scorecard is not updating much.
Score should be now 170 something. Yeah, 170 for 6.
There we go, 170 for 6. Nicely played for a single. They're looking for 2, but they're going to decide against it. But Moise Fredericks 43 or 44, 41. 4 fours, 2 sixes. And Uthman Rodriguez, who's just going about his business, he's already got 9 of 11, almost at the strike rate of a runner ball. And he's played the perfect role so far, the perfect supporting role for Moise, who's the set batsman. Yeah, so the Vets, another close encounter in Fishhook.
Yeah, went down to the wire. Unfortunately, just coming up short there.
We already, Sassy already made a comment there, which, you know, he's basically prompted us to tell everybody that he scored his 50. So, it's good to see that different batters are getting runs, man. Do you know what I mean? So, when it all comes together, and it will, inshallah, we will get that W. And that's 2 runs. Oh, it's a wide.
It's a wide as well.
And you can just see in the field, much the tempo has just sucked a little bit.
Yes.
And it's because that breeze is a thing of the past. It is hotter out there. Even the kakalaka is chilling it out in the shade.
Oh,
Nicely defended. That's fine, Roger. That's fine, Rodriguez. Another great over for United. 6, 7, 8, maybe 9 runs in that over. we took an early prediction of 200, and
Well on target for that.
yeah, we're well on target. But Sassy got 49. Thanks, Ziad, for clearing that up. I'm surprised Sassy didn't correct me when I said he got 50. But that is Sassy, as I know him. He's not gonna correct me. He'll let everybody think he got 50. But Ziad Desai has messaged me privately and he's corrected me that he got 49. Like, should I going to tell you he's on 60? Nah, it's lovely banter in the vets. Right, so where are we, Mudge?
173 for 6.
173 for 6. 8 overs left, and we're well ahead of that early prediction of 200. And if we do run the ball from here, 7 times 6 is 42, and 173 plus 42 is 115. So 100 run the ball takes us to 215, Mudge.
Yeah.
And which is an improvement from the 200 that we calculated earlier. So that's just if they keep doing it as they're doing it.
Now.
And don't reach for too much, man. Take it in chunks. Just take it in chunks.
Get the runs on the board.
But Moise Fredericks, I get embarrassed when I compliment him so much, because ever since he's come on the scene, whether he's scoring or not, there's always a very good attitude about him.
Into the gap.
Oh, what a stroke!
Move.
He
Good
just
placement.
caressed that out into the desert out there. It looks dry and lonely out there on the boundary, eh? And you can hear a pin drop out there. No one is speaking, conserving the energy.
It is cooking.
It's cooking.
I hope they got the sunblock, because it is quite a hot day today.
Just got some technical issues. Nicely played.
I'm sure much there's about 5 layers on.
Yeah, I still got more in the car there for you, Charlie.
Yeah, the wind can change here at the track, but my word, it's a sweltering heat today. I look at that cord and I see that slipper still there, young. You know, the skipper will always keep something in the tank there for just in case, and I love it about him. But Moise Fredericks clips this one into the leg side. They'll do well to get 2 from it, but they'll settle for 1. I like Rodriguez in this role, actually. It's exactly for these type of positions when you have a set batsman, and he's not flustered just taking ones, playing that supportive role, and he's done so well so far. I don't want to put the mockers on him, but this one they should get 2 for this.
Creep through.
It's a slow chase out there. They're gonna come back for 3, and they'll get back for 3. Great running, blades. Great running. Moise Fredericks running hard for 3 buys in this heat. What an effort. But that fielder took his time, eh? He's lucky Q's not here. He took his time getting to that one. But score 180 for 6. Last ball of the 43rd over. And Moise Fredericks is on strike. They've just run 3 buys. So he's just gathering his breath as the bowler runs in. Full delivery. And this is nicely driven back down the down. They'll settle for 1. And Moise will retain the strike. And that's 43 overs done.
181.
Moise 47 or 46. I don't think he's dropped under a runner ball since he's come to the crease. If he did, it's probably for 1 or 2 deliveries. Yeah. But since he's come in, wow, man.
Batting on a different pitch.
No, it's exactly what we were in dire straits, Maj.
Oh.
You know, at
115.
when Gabriel's and Hamildin was out, I would have taken 170 at that stage. And now all of a sudden, because Muiz, and let's not forget about the role that Adib Levy played with his 13 of 25, and Uthman Rodriguez 9 of 15. They all played valuable roles in the last two partnerships, the one before this as well as this one. And now, at 181 for 6 with 7 overs to go, United find themselves in a very commanding position. But I still have a feeling that we still have to do the hard yards. It's not a wicket where you can relax.
No,
man.
you can't.
If you get to a stage, you have to just do what you did to get there. It's always that type of, process.
Yeah.
Keep doing what you're doing. The track can humble you, young.
Definitely.
Keep doing what you're doing, and we've got a long on, we've got the cow on the boundary, and we've got a deep square. He tries to play that up to the leg. So there's 3 fielders on the leg side, and they're all on the boundary. So there's nobody saving one. So Muiz was just trying to get.
Push that deep.
He's just trying to get bat on ball onto the leg side. I mean, if he plays that ball just short of the circle, these 3 players must get on their bikes in this heat. Yeah, salam. He plays this one on the offside.
Thinking of going.
Oh.
Good decision to change his mind there.
Yeah. So all in all, there's 5 on the boundary. They've got a cover on the boundary, long off, long on the boundary, as well as a backward square and a cow. And Muiz is just looking for 3 more runs for his half century. Oi! What a rasper! What a rasper! Yeah, no, I was actually watching that a clip last night with Shane Horn, the late Araham, and Mark Nicholson. It's a very famous clip, and it was Warner, who was in his 90s, and it's Dale Steyn that's bowling, and Mark Nicholson says, Shane, what's this delivery? And Mark Nicholson says, Warner into his 90s, he's never gotten out in his 90s. And the camera goes to Shane Warner and said, hold on, Mark, what did you just say? I said he's never, oh my, you just put the very next delivery, Dale Steyn bowls the ball, and Warner nicks the ball to Hashim Amla, caught slip. Yo, world class, box office. Right, Muiz on 48, but it is Uthman Rodriguez who's on strike. He's on 9, he's faced 15 deliveries, he's hit 1 boundary, and he goes for a defensive shot.
Yeah, he's doing his job, and he's doing it very well.
He's doing it very well, and it was there was a 32-run partnership between Adib Levy and Muiz for the 6th wicket. And this partnership is already on to 40 runs. So the 30-run partnership with the 40-run partnership has really changed the face of this innings for United. And the key ingredient in both partnerships has been Muiz Fredericks. What a soldier. I'm a huge fan of Muiz.
The partnership before this was good as well.
Yeah.
And Nick and Yusuf, they really dug us out.
Let's not take anything away from that partnership. In fact, let me just calculate that partnership. It was
30 something.
39.
39. Yeah.
A vital 39-run partnership.
39.
So the last 3 wickets. Oh, nice shot by Muiz. But there's protection out on the boundary.
And moves to 49.
And he's into 49. But yeah, the common ingredient in those partnerships has been Muiz. I mean, we speak about his 49, but that 13 by Adib, the 16 by Yusuf Gabriel's. Crucial contributions by those players. Little bit of a jarat. Very agricultural there by Uthman.
Yeah, 0 foot movement.
I don't know. I thought he almost brought out the helicopter there. Ooh. Dot ball. Five overs after this, and I'm sure when Muiz gets his half century, we'll be entertained with some fireworks. That's a wide delivery. Let's see if there's any comments. Nice Roger, man. Should get two, but they'll settle for the single. I must say, you got to take your hat off to Lakudi, eh? 9 on the trot.
Yes.
9 on the trot, bro. Yay, Muiz. He's gone for the big drive. He gets his single. Well done, Muiz Fredericks.
What a knock.
What a knock. What a brilliant knock by Muiz Fredericks. Just gonna go through his stats quickly. Thoroughly deserved. Standing ovation from his teammates. 50 not out, took him 53 deliveries, 4 fours, 2 sixes at the strike rate of 94. What do you think about that knock, Maj?
Very mature knock. Came in at the loss of 2 quick wickets, and together with Adib, they built a little 30 run stand, and he's just taken the game forward. Pounced on anything loose and defended all the good balls.
Yeah, but you know what is from the first delivery, from the time he came in, he hasn't changed the way he's game. You know,
intent to score was there from the first ball.
Yeah, I think
2 run singles.
His second delivery, he recognized something and he went for it and he got the boundary. And when that happens as a batsman, man, you back yourself. And he hasn't stopped since he's getting some water from Shuko. Well deserved, sir.
And he still
Right,
got
so
6 overs to go.
now we can relax a little bit. The man has got his half century. There's 5 overs to go. 186 for 6.
220.
I like to work on a run of ball. So let's just say a run of ball takes you where? A run of balls takes you to 215, right? 7 runs are over. Takes you to 220. Yeah. I don't like to go more than a run just because it's still application, man. The track will always be about application. So, and you can only hit what you get. So, I'll stick to the 215, 220. Unless there's a dramatic change in what the bowlers are doing. But it's really not a deck where you can say, right, I'm in and now I'm going to start hitting on the up and nah.
exactly.
It's not like that.
Not an easy wicket.
Yeah. The ball will always have a game to play at the track. Short delivery.
And a bit of a miscue there.
Yeah.
Didn't come up as much as he thought.
Yeah. Muiz has got some decent fitness also. Eh? It's not an easy job to bat out there in this heat. And with the outfield as it is, there's a lot of 2s. There's been a few 3s. And, let's not forget about the role that Uthman Rodriguez is playing. it's a good shout, Mudge.
Current time.
Please, correct me if I'm wrong. Is Uthman batting with a jersey?
Yes. It's got a little pull over there. And a long sleeve shirt.
Oh. Right. I loved my jersey, but even I had limitations.
That I like today is
Yeah, long sleeve, jersey and a helmet. Staffel. Right though, Fredericks, he's got his 50. What's he gonna do? Oh, he's
going for the
teeing
big
off.
one.
Oh,
it's
just stop short and it's gonna go all the way. Hard luck, mate, hard luck.
It's unfortunate.
And
bit of
just
fielding there,
as we predicted, Moise is gonna go for it.
He's cutting loose.
I would have been disappointed if he had to be out now.
Yeah.
Nah, really.
Yeah.
Because you still want to keep doing it,
wanna
man.
keep going.
You don't just say, right, 50, next ball 9. So you got your boundary, but it was very fortuitous.
Oh, and it's
You
gone.
see, did we just say it? Did we just say it? You still need to go through the processes. It's not a dick like that.
Yeah.
But what a knock, not a knock, man, what a knock. One mistake and he's out, but for 54 deliveries, he was absolutely outstanding. 55 runs for Moise Fredericks, or 56 deliveries, 5 fours, 2 sixes. What a remarkable innings. He's been part of 2-3 partnerships that really changed the face of this innings. And he's getting a warm round of applause and he thoroughly deserves it. The score's 192 for 7. Win the 46th over. But I hate being right, Mudge.
Yeah.
You could see it coming.
Yeah.
Even the one before that. Fortuitous.
And he's trying to hit it across the line.
Right. But for 55 deliveries, you were amazing. Alright, is it the Wally? Oh, Yusha.
Yusha Hamildin.
Perfectly set for Wally Khan. But-
Just a little burst.
Do you know why I didn't say it much? Because I'm sure I said it the whole season already. But you know what? We're in a fantastic position. And United has done really well. And you don't want to let it slip now. Yusha Hamildin at the crease. Nice. Get off strike, mate. That's good cricket. Firm drive to the covers for a single. Roger, even just do what you were doing. Just take a run the ball. Oh, nice delivery.
Pull there.
Goes on the pull. I think they're going to settle for 1. Yeah, Yusha's really looking to push Rodriguez. But with all that layers of clothing, it's going to be hard to respond. Right, 194 for 7. And 4 overs left. And we still got Wali Khan back in the hut. And Yusha can certainly get that scoreboard ticking along. So Luthando Williams completed his 10 overs, took 1 for 53. And I wonder if it's a bowling change at the top end. Who's their batsman that's so good, Mudge? Is it Mbolelo Nkomo? Nkomo, no? Yeah. Nice, Roger. Take the one, buddy. Take the one. Run the ball from here takes us to 220. And the batsman on strike is Yusha Hamildin. He's already off the mark. The bowler is Lakudi, who's bowled 10 on the trot. What a soldier.
In this heat.
1 for 37, decent return as he runs in his final over of the spell.
Ooh.
He goes across the line and the umpire says not out. And surprise, surprise, there's a slip in place. There's a lot of holes on the leg side. There's not a single player on the leg side saving one. 3 players all on the boundary. This one is driven through the covers to long off. They'll do well to come back for 2.
That's good running. Very good
What
running.
brilliant running there. With all those layers, mashallah.
Yeah, fielding standards has slipped a bit due to the heat.
Yeah,
It's understandable.
you can see it's a definite drop in intensity. But they're still fighting. They're still in with a chance.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, he's
Drop
dropped it.
catch.
That was flying.
It was flying. It would have been a screamer. Nice timing there by Hamildin. Wide delivery. Yeah, nah, when you're bowling your 10th over on the trot, I can you that one. Halaguniang.
Absolutely. Kuni is
Yeah, kom niks aan Ragam. That was his favorite line. The Goonie is hanging. Right, so comment from Noor Abrams, press. The LBW looked close. Nice single there by Uthman Rodriguez. Just keep that scoreboard ticking.
200 up.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got 3 overs to come after this. Time to wheel the willow, I would say.
Maybe not, because the deck is keeping it.
Can't be, yeah. Maybe you should.
Short delivery.
Going for it.
Oh, what a shot!
That
And
is
it's
6.
what a maximum by Yusha Hamildin.
And it's set up, but expertly dispatched by Yusha.
We've got 3 guys on the boundary on the leg side, and that one went right in between cow and deep square leg. And just what the doctor ordered.
Placement here was impeccable.
Comment from another Hamildin, Dayan Hamildin, commenting on his brother. Lovely Yusha, fantastic shot. Right toe. Nice, Roger.
Nicely worked. Good
Look for
cricket.
2.
Good
Yeah.
cricket.
Oh, yeah. Oh, now they decided
No,
against
no,
it.
Good decision. To
Yeah, good decision. Good decision.
That would have been a
The bowler is
run out.
Sibahle Sigabi. He's into his 8th over. He's got 1 for 29 so far. And he's bowling to Yusha Hamildin, who's just hit a maximum. Nice, Yusha, man.
Swinging his bat hard.
Yeah, he hit it a little bit too firm to consider 2 runs. But he's hit it really nicely since he's come in. Yusha's got 11 of 6 deliveries. So he's batting at almost 200 strike rate.
Should be another
And-
one there. How much is you have?
11 of 6.
Okay.
But Rodriguez, he's just happy consolidating this superb innings so far. 15 of 26. He's just doing what he's asked to do. Oh, he gets a thick outside edge. Through for a single. Yeah, these last few overs is really pulling out all the energy of the visitors. You can see it. And with the right hand, left hand combination, there's a lot of movement expected from the fielders between deliveries. Roger, nice. They're looking for 2. No. Just stick with the 1. Stick with the 1. Good call there, Rodriguez. And because it's another single, there's more changes in the field. All these little things adds to the contest. Just 2 overs and a bit left in this innings. United on 210 for 7. Yusha Hamildin on strike. It's a short
he
delivery. He
crunches that.
spanks that one into
Got
deep
2
mid
men,
wicket.
2 men on the boundary.
Nice fielding there, and they should come back for 2. Lovely little cameo here by Yusha Hamildin. It's hot out here, man. Imagine we were sitting out on the opposite end. We'll be cooking. Yeah, after 2, there's no place to hide. But because Sahali and Suka was on comms earlier, we had a little bit of an early lunch. So I'm feeling much more relaxed now.
Oh, you had lunch.
Sahali.
It's close, man.
Righto. You've got a spinner back into the attack. It's Rodriguez on strike. There's 2 overs left in the innings. And United is exactly where they want to be at 213 for 7. Anything from now is a bonus. Full toss. Should come back for 2. Easy to.
Easy to. So we've reached the 215 mark, Nico, that we were predicting. We still got 2 overs to go.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Dot ball.
Oh.
Ooh, tough, 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 tough.
Down.
Good shot.
Yeah.
He was trying to work that into the leg side, and yeah, good appeal. He's allowed to have a tonk now. Yeah, 9 balls to go.
Here we go.
Yeah, go for it, mate. Go for
Trying
it.
to hit that
You
over
deserve it.
cow corner.
You deserve to have a go.
Second last.
No ball?
Oh. No.
Oh, bye. Got a comment from Amir Davids. Diane Buta must come show him how it's done. I agree. Diane Hamilton, you are required at the seconds. Right though. Yusha Hamilton on strike.
He goes for the.
Oh,
and
the
it's a bit
spin beats him. They should come back for 2.
of a, No.
I think they're going to settle for 1. Last ball in this over. If I was Rodriguez, I kitchen sink. You might as well. Full toss. He's going for it. There's a man underneath it. And he takes it.
Takes it.
That's the end of Usman Rodriguez. Fantastic innings by the youngster. He scored 18 runs. He faced 32 deliveries. He hit 1-4. And he was involved in a very important partnership with Moise Fredericks.
Yeah.
And
Great knock.
Apple. You can take it out to the corner. And enter Wali Khan. Wali Khan comes to the crease. But it's going to be Yusha Hamilton who's going to be on strike for the last over. He's on 15 of 9, batting at 166 strike rate. And Wali Khan is going to have to wait at the non-striker's end. Righto, Yusha Hamilton. Short delivery, and that's pulled out into the leg side. We're looking for 2. They'll come back for 2. What a throw! Oh, he's just home.
Oh, he just made it.
I think he's just home.
He just made it. Unfortunately for the keeper, the ball bounced a bit too high for him to get the bails off quicker.
Oh, swing and a miss.
Yeah. Get one and strike.
Oh, full delivery, well directed. It was full and wide. It was difficult for him to get underneath.
Yeah. Good death bowling by the,
Yeah.
by the bowler.
Oh, this one is aerial. It should be safe.
Be safe.
And we're going to get at least one delivery for Wali Khan. There's 2 left for the innings. Wali with a single is off the mark. And Yusha Hamildin will face the final delivery of this innings. Scored 221 for 8. Oh, he goes with the switch it. It's a big appeal, and the umpire sticks
Another
him.
one.
That's the end of Yusha
Goes
Hamildin.
out.
Yeah, final delivery of the over. And United in the innings on 221 for 9. And we're just going to recap that innings. United won the toss. They elected to bat first. It was a debut for Uzair Saleh. And he opened the batting with Tariq Gabriels. And it was Uzair. It was out first. He scored 11 of 36. And it was a 33-run partnership between him and Tariq Gabriels. The second man out was Tariq Gabriels for 27 of 38 deliveries. And then Noor Gabriels came in. He scored 2 of 9. And then a nice partnership between Anik Hamildin and Yusuf Gabriels. Anik was eventually out for 41 of 58 deliveries. And Yusuf Gabriel scored 16 of 33. But for me, the star of the show was Moise Fredericks, who scored 55 of 56 deliveries, hitting 5 fours and 2 sixes. He was also a part of a very good partnership with Adib Levy, who scored 13 of 25. And another partnership he had with Uthman Rodriguez, who scored 18 of 32. Yusha Hamildin had a nice cameo at the end. He scored 18 of 14 deliveries at a strike rate of 128. He hit 1-6. And it was Wali Khan that came in for 1 delivery. And there was 19 extras. The total score was 221. The fall of wickets, 33 for 1, 42 for 2, 47 for 3. Then there was a nice partnership of 40 runs, 96 for 4, 111 for 5, 143 for 6, 192 for 7, 217 for 8, and 221 for 9. The bowlers quickly, Luvuyo Ngukuma for 9 overs, 1 for 28. Lutando Williams, 10 overs, 1 for 53. For me, the star of the show for the visitors was Sukulolo Rala, 10 overs, 3 for 30. He really ripped through the top order of United. And Sibahle Sigabi, 9 overs, 2 for 39. And Sapandla Lakudi, bowled 10 overs on the trot in the searing heat. 10 overs, 1 for 48. And Mbulelo Nkomo, 2 overs, 1 for 14. And the target is 221. And yeah, we will be back after the innings break. Assalamu alaikum.
Juniors.
So the two batsmen at the crease is Woji and Gabada. Woji is facing, he's the left-hander. A deep Levy running in from the city end. It's a short delivery, he gets a top edge.
But it should be safe.
And it should be just the two. Big chase by Gabriels. And it's just the 2 runs. And lots happening in this first few deliveries of the innings, Mudge.
And going for the hook there, getting the top edge. Fortunate runs. But you'll take them as they come.
Ooh. Ah, he's got him! He strikes in the first over!
The shorty square leg. And the youngster strikes. And I have to say he's been looking very dangerous in this first over.
Yeah.
He's hit his mark from the start, shaping the ball into the left-hander. And he picks out the man at short square leg.
Yeah, it's been coming. It's been coming. He's got a top edge. There was a big LBW appeal, maybe the second ball of the over. And he continued with that nice delivery of pitching on middle, shaping into the pads. And like you said, Mudge, he just clipped that straight to square leg. And it was an easy catch. I'm not sure who the fielder is.
Straight down the straight. Didn't have to move an inch.
Yeah, I think it's Yusha. Could be Yusha. But what a catch. Just what United needed. A wicket in the first over. And it's quite a surprise, a pleasant surprise that they've given Adib the new nut.
Yeah, they've shown faith in him, and they've been rewarded with an early wicket. He's hit his straps immediately, and he's just troubling the lefties with a inward movement.
Another left-hander to the crease. A deep Levy, springing his step, runs in from the city end. And this is a little bit wayward.
Yeah, swinging down past the leg stump.
Is your website updating? The site is not updating. So I'm gonna have to go to YouTube for the scores. Kulati is the new batsman. No relation to Frulati. And this one is driven to the cover for no run. But what an exciting first over. Eh? Yeah, it's all happening.
Could have been more wickets there. And looks like we're opening with spin on the side. Uthman Rodriguez.
It is indeed Uthman Rodriguez. And we were just talking during the break that we've got an injury to Isaacs. And we've got an injury to... Who else is injured?
Imad and Tommy.
Imad is injured. Tommy Jansen is injured. Laddie is injured. And Isaacs. So 4 bowlers, all injured. And it's Uthman Rodriguez that they're turning to.
And just like Gugulethu opened with a spinner, United followed suit.
So just a slip in, one slip, and then we've got a cover catching, we've got a mid-wicket catching. Nice start by Rodriguez.
By Uthman.
I think the catcher was Uzair even.
Okay. Oh, what a
Oi!
delivery.
What a rasper.
Little bit of drift there as well.
Great start there by Rodriguez. Turn and bounce. Ooh.
Going for the drive, getting outside half of the bat. That could have gone anywhere.
Yo, can you feel that warm breeze? It's warm and cool. It's a bit of a pochi.
In the right spot here. 100% in the right spot.
2 slips in. Rodriguez in. Wee, a little bit of bounce, which is quite unusual. It's usually the lack of bounce that
Yes. But
causes the batsman trouble.
that's the side where it bounces more.
Yeah. But Rodriguez into his business. Wee, that's the slider. That's the slider. Carefully negotiated by the batsman.
Oh, and he goes for the
Oh,
flick.
look at
There's a
this.
man there, but he won't get there.
Nice fielding.
But he cuts off the boundary. So the batsman targeting the vacant square leg and just getting a bit of a top edge. But that man is in business on the boundary.
Yeah. It's a risky shot to go on the sweep, especially with the.
I wouldn't personally sweep on this wicket.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what you're going to get in terms of bounce.
So just judging by the way Levy's bowled his first over, he's definitely in for an LBW shout. He's looking to pitch it probably on off stump, and you have that natural in swinging into the left-hander's pads. I think that is what he'll be looking for.
Oh, that looks out. That looks out.
He's
Another
gone.
in-swinging
In
Yorker,
Dhaka.
and that one swung considerably.
Yeah, we were right behind that one. We've got the best view in the house.
Didn't pitch. That was hitting the
Did-
base of middle
Did I
stump.
just say he's in for his LBW match?
That was hitting the base of middle stump.
Yeah, no, you could see it coming. He's looking for that delivery. He's trying to get the batsman stranded at the crease. It didn't swing prodigiously.
No,
You know, it was just shaping in and hit him right in front of his stumps, probably hitting leg stump. And that's 2 wickets for Levy. 2 in 2 overs.
it's always good to watch a swing bowler hit his mark.
Right till we've got 31 people watching. And we've only got 11 likes. Don't be lazy. Hit that like button. And you can share and subscribe as well, please. And yeah, Mudge, United's off to a flyer.
Good start. Need to keep picking up wickets.
Yeah, I was just about to say that United was in a similar position when they picked up 2 wickets in 1 over. And that didn't turn out well. So like you said, you need to keep plugging away. Don't let up. Keep that pressure on. So we're going to have 2 right-handers now to the crease, and which means that the ball will be shaping away from the right-handers. And we're waiting for that batsman Cormo, who scored bags of runs in the first half of the season. I thought he opens, but... 44. Huh? Do you know who the new batsman is there? So we got 3 slips. 3 slips and a gully. A deep Levy runs in.
That
Oh!
lovely away shape.
Nice shape, no?
Beautiful to watch.
Beautiful shape. You make me stand up to greet you, Anis. Anis Abbas! Mr. Guardiola?
No, man.
Oh, sorry, you must have gone in.
Oh.
This is usually where you guys don't show up. So,
This
sorry.
is the time now. This is the time. Yeah, we're not good enough.
A deep Levy. Oh,
Nice.
nicely left.
Again,
Oh, this is the boy that played Wednesday night.
it's getting
Beautiful.
beautiful.
Bishops.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
in the first team, yeah.
Ah,
How did he do?
Did alright. They
Okay.
won. They beat Bishops.
Yeah.
Bosch got a decent setup.
And he's playing first team.
Yeah.
he's a good prospect.
Yeah.
Really good prospect.
Yeah, so Nkomo, the guy that we were speaking about, Madge, he's on strike. He's the right-hander. He scores bags of runs. And as you can see, he's got lots of patience. Fantastic delivery. This is the channel where he wants to be, Levy. You know, around off stump, moving away. He's got 4 catches, 3 slips in the gully. But like we said earlier, United were in a similar position last week. Picked up 2 wickets in the first over, and then it went a little bit flat.
Yeah.
You just need to keep up the tempo. It's hot.
Chipping away.
I remember when we were, still in our playing days, we never left the field thinking we're going to field 50 overs. You know, you're always thinking, chop that down.
Yes.
You know, 40 overs we want to be in the field. But you can already see in Como, you know, he hasn't hit the ball yet, but you can already see that he's an organized batter. He knows where his off stump is. And I'd like Levy, like we always say, you want to get the batsman to play. And Como fits that bill.
Yeah. Just
You
get,
know?
get it a touch
He's a
closer.
patient batter. He'll just wait for you to come into his area. Short delivery.
Oh, and it crunches that one for 4.
That looked a little easier, imagine.
By Nkomo.
It looked easy.
Yeah, it's such. Unfortunately, you can't bowl short on this wicket. It just sits up when you bowl it into the wicket. So, yeah, got what it deserved. If you're going to bowl a short ball, also you can't bowl it waist height. It's
Yeah.
got to be head height.
Yeah, 100%. So we were quite surprised to see Levy actually playing today because you got the Rondebosch commitments.
That he played on Wednesday night.
Oh, I see.
There's no game today.
Yeah.
The seconds played there.
You see, we don't do child slavery at the white schools. Man. You play Wednesday, you can't play Saturday. Okay? Don't create slaves here. No, we were surprised. We lovely. We're so happy to have him. Was it a day-night match? Or?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
solid, man. Nice. Oh, what a turnout.
Okay.
At one day.
No, at
At,
Bishops.
at, at Bishops. Bishops must got lights. Rondebosch is not at
yeah,
that
they
level
don't
yet.
have lights. It's always
Yeah.
the Bish.
Ooh. But Rondebosch has always been that cousin of Bishops, man. You know, the one you dodge on the barang. Now, but we've got a nice group of youngsters. Uthman Rodriguez with a new nut. What a chase.
Excellent stop there at
Nice.
backward point.
I just came from the under 15s. They won.
United? Yes.
Came to pitch my boy.
They beat
They beat
Ottomans?
Ottis. Yeah, solid bowling performance.
Okay, they scored 150, I believe.
120.
120. How much did the youngster get?
11.
Nice.
Around.
Take the 11.
Yeah, we take the 11.
Take the 11.
He needs a lot of cricket.
Yeah.
Loads.
Take the 11, bank the 11, but run out.
He hits a ball to the boundary, he runs a single, fumble.
I tell you, although towards the end of United's innings, it was keeping low, but that's when the seamers were bowling.
Yeah, we're
You know?
bowling spin. We haven't bowled seam really now.
The ball is getting older.
Ah. Bit of air there, but oh, interesting stop there in the covers.
I think they hit him in the Kennebuck.
Decided to make things interesting there by sticking out his leg.
Sally, I've got one question for you about the test match, the final. Will you play Calverine or not? Give him the mic, match. Calverine in the team or not?
I think it must be.
Who they playing against? Australia. Right?
Why? What's your thoughts on that?
So okay, you probably weren't listening earlier, but my thing is, I was there for that 100. Me and Maj was there, and I promise you that Pakistan attack was not their best, not by a long shot. It was a really average bowling attack, and Calverine managed to score 100. But if you know who you're playing in the final, you know who you're playing, you know where you're playing, you know who's gonna play. And you know Calverine, the one that nips back, he is absolutely nowhere. And if you look at that bowling attack, all four of those seamers have it in their locker. If Boland don't get you, then Hazelwood's going to get you. Then Cummins is going to get you. And if you got Rickleton, you need to play.
I was going to say that now.
You need to give Rickleton the gloves, then you can play with the extra. I'm sorry we're talking about the Shuko into his sixth.
Oh, very
Great fielding.
Again, although the game is going to a bit of a standstill, but the fielding is still up.
The fielding is still there.
Still up.
Yeah.
The heads are in the game. Yes.
Yeah, and the bowlers are sticking to their disciplines. And you can't really ask for more.
Get ball. Drifting again.
Another dot ball. Eat the ball. I'm going to show this brother to eat the ball. That's well fielded. Huh?
Here we go.
No, just lapped around. There's no short fine leg or fine leg in that area. That's the first time I went into that area. So Andy, coming back to your valid point. I think yeah, especially after Rickleton's knock and the way he's looking now in the SA 20 competition. Quick question. I'm assuming that our full bowling attack will be up and running
without Nokia.
Yeah. Dane Patterson.
But there was mention
Would you play him?
Of what is going to be ready possibly.
Yeah, it's a good question, Sally. Dane Patterson, will I play him? You see, the thing is, once you decide that you're going to go with Rickleton as your keeper batsman, it allows you to play an extra batsman or an extra bowler. Now, I'm just being conservative, and I'm saying if they're going to play three seamers, it's 50-50 when if Dane is going to make your front three seamers. But if there's an extra spot for him, I think Dane will take it. So if I look at the three definites, you're going to have Plunky Jansen, who's in phenomenal form with the ball. You got Rabada, and then who's your other seamer?
Kutsia? Gerald
Kutsia and Peter.
Who's the other one? Gerald Kutsia?
I think the other option is a left field is Otniel Bartman.
For a final, that's a bit
but
of
then
a...
I would go with Dane Patterson.
I'll go with Dane Patterson.
And not only that, if you look at the condition in
his
England,
record, his record.
And his record in England, pop down to long on there, just for the one, come off strike. Yeah, and I think depends how they're playing with the Duke or the Kookaburra.
That's a Duke. Oh, then you gotta go Petter.
Exactly.
Then you gotta go
Under
Petter.
that conditions, I mean, we look at what Vernon did in England as well.
Yeah.
And Patter's his season when he plays over in England.
Yeah.
Oh, he was phenomenal.
He's taken more than 50 wickets in each season for the last 3 seasons for county cricket. That says a lot.
Absolutely. So yeah, I wouldn't want to be a selector.
I wouldn't want to be a selector. I wouldn't want to be a selector.
Uthman Rodriguez. Oh, punch.
Nice
fine,
shot.
it gets through. Is it going to roll to the boundary? Oh, and it just about gets to the boundary for 4.
Yo, I actually want to applaud that boundary.
You should have pulled it.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
What do you think about Simon on that end?
Yeah,
I think it's worth a go.
I think Adib Levy, bring him back into the attack.
The captain hasn't bowled it. I wouldn't mind having a look.
I actually think the captain should just speed up the over it.
Yes.
Get through it with the spinners.
Oh, it's a iffy there.
Chirping.
Is that some A? Nicely driven for no run.
Oh,
Ooh.
Shukri's going to continue from the stadium end. We've got a comment there, Maj. Somebody said Longs drops the catch, it's going to rain tomorrow. Tori Gabriels, I totally agree. He never drops catches. Darren Wakens. Wakey. Longs drops a catch, it's going to rain. I agree. He's got the best hands in the business. It was very surprising that he dropped that one. It's a lot of air and it's driven down the ground. They're going to come through for a single. And the score is 87 for 2. Shukri starting his 8th over. He's only conceded the 25 runs. And he's just had that one opportunity that was missed. But he'll be happy with his performance so far, Mitch.
Great performance. Really unlucky not to have at least one.
Yeah.
But
Nicely
most
driven.
importantly is the accuracy that he's bowled at.
I don't know why Wali Khan is that square on the boundary. He should really be very much in front of square. You know, unless he drops one short, you will cut him to that position, but he should be in front of square. As Shukri runs in again, it's full, it's wide, and it's driven to cover. And it's yet another dot ball.
Dot balls keep racking up. He should be in the 30th over. Watch the 30th over now. Oh, top delivery.
What a delivery.
Top delivery. Just beating the outside edge.
First class
The
bowling,
batsman
yeah.
played at that one. bit flatter.
Assalamu alaikum everybody.
And he's given him. Deserved that wicket.
You just came on
He
in now, Doc.
deserved that wicket, Shukri. And it's the big fish.
I must say,
Como.
I've never seen a batsman being given out to the bowler doesn't appeal. At the end of the day,
But I don't think it was such a slight touch that he never heard it.
well, the umpire was convinced, and that's the end of the story.
The bounce absolutely did him there.
Yeah, I certainly did. Big fish. I was listening to you guys in commentary. You guys sound really tired. I heard a couple of yawns there in between.
There's just been no excitement in the game.
You know, yeah, perhaps the other perspective is that the other currency on instead of runs is also wickets. Wickets in hand is also a currency. And that's only really dependent if you got the firepower lower down the order. So they've created the platform, 30 overs gone. It's about 85 or something, if memory serves, 85 for
Right
3.
about that, yeah.
So the equation, as you say, is overrun a ball.
I just think for the next batsman coming in now, they can't bat the same way. They're gonna have to.
They have to work the
They're
ones.
gonna have to
There's been a
at least work the
reluctance.
ones.
There's been a reluctance to working ones.
Yeah.
And if there can be any criticism leveled to the batsmen, you know who to be fair, were quite defensive, but they didn't look to work the singles.
Yeah, that's exactly. So that's.
They work the singles and they have the potential, you know. Nice to hear Anis Abbas this morning reminiscing about days gone by, and we're scoring a little sponsorship there with some Boerovos, Crown Butcheries. Thank you, Mr. Abbas. The Crown Butchery legacy continues to support community organizations. And Ismail Suka this morning, it was fantastic listening to him as well. Yeah, a very regular contributor to our golf day. And a junior with United, defected a few times. But always good to see the guys at the track. So Roger coming again from the city end. Just keeping it tight, and like you say, much is up to the to take up the mantle to try to force and rotate the strike.
Yeah, look, if they don't want to put the rest of their batting, they can work.
But slow turn. Yeah. Umpire judges that to be off the bat, and they come through for 2. Anik just adjusting the screen a bit, at least the viewer. The birds having a fair share of a say in what we see. It's a fantastic day out in Cape Town.
It's an absolute scorcher.
So not a cloud in the sky.
Not a breeze either.
The hue is absolutely perfect for a day at or at least sorry, the evening on the beach, and I'm sure that there's many Cape Townians out there that's having taking the pleasures today on the beach. Traffic coming into town, also the elevated freeway was congested. So if you're coming to the track, come through the city.
Oh, and it's going for it. There's a man there. And he
Oh, he's
takes
taken
it!
Yes, man.
This is what we were talking about. The accumulation of the amount of dot balls that they had. It brought out that shot.
Yeah, a regulation ball in the area. He's bowled about 10 of those today in the last 15. And this time the batsman showing a bit of aggression.
Yeah.
Coming down the wicket. And he hit it straight down, long off's face. Down his chest. And I think it was Anik Hamilton.
Yes. Yeah. So
Anik Hamilton taking the catch, and all of a sudden, 2 wickets. One brings too much.
yes, one comes to the age-old adage. And clearly the intent has changed.
I think the Gugulethu batsmen recognizing that if they want to be successful, they need to change something.
They need to change something.
And
They need to up the scoring.
credit to United's bowlers so far. They've been on the money. And the fielders, I must say,
The fielding has been excellent today. Really good. There was only the one drop on the boundary. And that was uncharacteristic of Tariq. But all in all, excellent performance in the
so
field.
from 88 for 2 to 91 for 4, the game has changed. Gabada's still there on 40. And the new batsman is Mfana.
Nicely bowled.
End of the over. 91 for 4. 33 overs bowled. Looks like Shukri's going to continue. And I have to hand you back to Anik, who's had a little breather. Looks like he's still going to have a short little...
Scores 91 for 4. And Shukri is going to start his ninth over.
Ninth over.
Given this one a lot of air, and it's driven. And it's fielded in the covers for no run. Shukri, 8 overs, 1 for 28. He definitely deserved that stick match.
Yes.
It was the big fish.
It's been very good.
Ah, and
Again,
that's
some
driven.
nice air and loop. And so difficult for the batsman to get under him.
Yeah. But I'd like that sweeper that's fielding. He should be in front of square, more in the cover region. Shukri hasn't really bowled. He hasn't really dropped that one short, man. Oh, there he
Great
goes.
fielding again here in the covers.
Yeah, I must say.
The cover fielding has been excellent.
Yeah, Rodriguez has been brilliant.
Wali Khan.
Yeah.
They've let nothing come through here.
But I'd like that sweeper to be a lot more by the scoreboard, perhaps. Shukri runs in again. Flatter delivery. He's going for the little paddle, but it should restrict them for 1, but they come back for 2. It was a good chase there on the boundary. And they threw for 2 runs. And Gabada is on to 42. He's faced 101 balls. And as he's edging closer to his half century, Shukri Abrams runs in again from the stadium in. It's a flatter delivery. And this is fielded once again by Uthman Rodriguez. and it's no run. Nicely, oh, he's on the cut. Wally Khan in the covers, great stop. Oh, is it you, sir?
Wally's at the boundary.
Oh, Wally's on the boundary. Alright. That's the end of another over by Shukri. He's bowled 9 overs, 1 for 28. Brilliant figures. The score now is 93 for 4 after 34. So 16 overs, they need 130 runs. 16 overs, 130 runs, Amir. How much do they require? 16 overs, 130 runs, no pressure. So it's Usman Rodriguez. It's going to continue from the city end. 9 overs, 1 for 17. He opened the bowling as well, so I think this is like his 4th spell already. Oh, and this one is just Felix Fredericks Moise on the boundary. I must say, the guys have shown some very good energy in the field. It is extremely hot out here. And that was well gathered by Moise Fredericks.
Quite a few in their long sleeves.
Yeah.
And they're giving it the all.
Yeah, he had a lot of ground to cover, so he restrict that one to 2. Shorter delivery. Oh, he's come down the wicket.
Great fielding again in the covers.
Yeah, I'm so much excited now when I see him come down the wicket there. But it's the new batsman that's on strike. K. Mafana, 2 of 2. He's facing. There's a sweeper out on the offside. There's a deep square as well as a cow. And this one is fielded by awkward bounce.
That's awkward bounce, unfortunate.
A deep Levy in the covers. So Gabada is back on strike, 42 of 103 as he edged closer to his half century. Shorter delivery, and this is pulled in front of square on the front foot, and they threw for another single. Yeah, the fielding has been really impressive. Lots of desire, lots of teamwork, lots of communication. And it's very good to see. Lots of hunger out there.
Runs coming a bit more freely at the moment, but it's only singles and twos.
Short delivery. This one is guided behind square. It's just a single.
Just one.
And that's the end of 10 overs for Uthman Rodriguez. 10 overs, 1 for 23. He opened the bowling. He probably bowled 3 spells. And he's got a very good return for his contribution. Well done, sir. So we're definitely getting a bowling change on the top end.
And he did a great job with the bat as well.
Yeah. What's the options from the top end, Maj?
From the top end, I would say a seamer perhaps.
You can either go back to a deep Levy
Or the skipper.
or you can introduce the skipper. One of the two. But I think either one.
I think to test out that variable bounce, it'll be good to see, to have a seamer on that end.
Yeah. Right though, Shuko. 9 overs, 1 for 28. He's bowling his final over. He's bowling to the set batter, Gabada, who's on 44. Ooh. It's a full toss.
That's a no ball.
It's a no ball? Oh, man, unlucky. Don't clash now.
Ooh.
If Shukri is running at you, I'm going to give way, buddy. So it's a free hit. And because they didn't take a single, they're not allowed to move the field. But I'll just hang back on the circle.
Where's the other bag? So 108 for 6, while we're charging the mic, we're using the peripherals here from yeah, we're just using the peripherals here. We're standing underneath the camera in the sun, just to give you an update. So the guys are just having a little water break, drinks. It's 108 for 6. The target is 222. And there's 13 overs left. See you soon.
Testing one, testing one. One. Right, so we're back on, and we had a bit of drinks break. Just before we had that drink, Shukri Abrams took a blinding catch, running with his with his back facing. Eh?
Yeah, came over.
He had to came over his shoulder. He had to make a lot of ground, and he took the catch. And Gugulethu is 108 for 6. The bowler is Adeep Levy, and the batsman facing is Lakudi. And Gabada, meanwhile, on the non-strikers end, is on 50. So Gabada, it's Adeep Levy, 3 wickets.
Oh no. No charging.
That's well fielded in the covers. Overs 3 for 3.
And it looks like we're getting the skipper from the stadium end.
Yeah. So just 13
No, it's Yusha. It's Yusha.
overs left and 4 required. So probably around 8 runs are over. So it's a tough ask for the visitors. As the skipper is bringing himself into the attack. It's usually very late for him, Madge.
No, it's Yusha. Isn't
Oh, is it Yusha?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Yusha.
I think maybe after Yusha he'll come on.
So Yusha,
He's got 2 overs left.
yeah, he's got 3 overs left. He's bowled 7 overs for 11 runs. And the batsman on strike is Gabada, who's on 50 not out of 110 deliveries. Sorry, 115 deliveries. And the visitors is going to rely on him to lead the attack. This one is driven into the covers. Fantastic fielding! Oh, is he safe back home? He's back home.
Just made it.
Brilliant one-hand pickup in the covers and a throw. Was that from the debutant? Oh, Wali Khan. Brilliant fielding there by Wali Khan. A one-hand pickup at the track is never easy. But the batsman was safely home. And the new batsman, Lakudi, who bowled 10 on the trot earlier, he's facing. He's
Just evades the shot. And
3 runs. It's 3 runs to the batsman. Dang it! Suicidal run! Come on, guys!
just a normal throw would have done it. No need for the power there.
Yeah. So Gugulethu was really trying to pick up the tempo, but that run was
It was a real suicidal run.
suicidal run. A good throw and he'd have been out. So the bowlers decided to come around the wicket. Jeez, this run of ball here, fielded by Shukri. And that was good covering there by Deep Levy. I don't like this around the wicket from you because LBW was really part of his game.
Yes.
And
And he bowls it.
2 players on the leg side on the boundary. Deep backward square and one at Cow. As he runs in again, flat into the wicket, and that's defended by...
This run striker is keen to run every delivery here, by the looks of it.
Yeah, he's showing intent.
But yeah, there's a lot of risk involved as well.
Yeah. Can we sit there? Righto, let's go. Deep Levy is going to continue from the city end. He's bowled 6 overs, taken 3 for 17. The chief destroyer. And he's bowling to Gabada, who's on 52, not out. And I would get my best fielders in the circle. I would get my fielders coming in maybe a couple of yards in, because it looks like they're trying to run off every delivery. But had they had this intensity earlier on in the
Yes.
innings, it wasn't just a lack of boundaries, it was a lack of singles in between. It's really forced themselves into the position that they're in.
And now they need
Requiring-
to make sure there's no dot balls.
Yeah, more than 8 runs are over required. And Noor Levy is one of the best standing up. Noor Gabriels. Noor Levy.
Yeah, he's very good.
He's very good standing up to the stumps.
Oh, it's a catch. Oh, just drop short.
That's, yeah, I'll be right on my toes. Right though. So deep Levy runs again, full delivery in the
Give himself
block.
room.
Yeah. Hey, I must say the clubhouse is vibing. As Levy runs in the oh, he's
Fouled
cleaned
him.
him up. What a delivery. 4 sticks for the young man.
Yeah, no, exceptional spell by the young man.
Brilliant spell. Even the ball before that, it was also in the block hole. And he's really showing his skills for death bowling. And that's the 4th wicket for Adib Levy. Thoroughly deserves it. It's his 2nd spell. He took the new nut and he's into his 7th over. And it's 4 for 18. Cracking delivery, no?
Sure.
Right in the block hole.
7 down now, no?
Not much the batsman could do from there. And that's 7 wickets down. One 5 for 7. Yeah, that's the end of Gabada. We should have done a spiel for him. He scored 55. He batted 123 deliveries. And just when it came time to accelerate, he lost his wicket. But there was nothing much he could really do with that delivery. It was in the block hole. It was full. It was accurate.
Yeah, unfortunately, the previous batsman put the pressure on the guys coming in.
Yeah.
So now there's no time to wait.
It's a
They have to go from the ball
yeah,
one.
Altus. "30 overs has been completed, 12 to go. Score is 118 for 7. Deep Levy's completed his 7th over. He's taken 4 for 21. And it looks like Yusha Hamildin is going to continue from the stadium end. He's bowled 8 overs for 17. And I see he's decided to come back over the wicket. And the batsman on strike is the new batsman, Al Goma.
Bowling.
Oh, I thought that's back leg.
Yes,
Wow.
just got some pattern there.
Yeah, I love this line of attack over
Line
the
of
wicket.
attack is perfect.
Oh, Flatter delivery. For you, I would give it a little bit of air now. At this stage of the game, with Gugulethu trying to stay abreast of the required run rate, I'd be tempted to give it some air, but I'm happy that the long on and the long off, or the mid off and the mid on, is in the circle.
Oh,
He's asking the
and
batsman to go over the top.
if I'm Yusha, I'll be very glad to see this, because he's trying to manufacture shots
Across the line.
across the line, and he's very difficult customer to do that to. Looking again.
Yeah, give it a bit of air, buddy. Here we go. Yeah. It's just baiting the batsman to play an attacking shot. That's fielded by the impressive Wally Khan, is a good fielder. Eh? Okay, he goes across the line. It's a
Swatch
full
that.
toss. But there's cover out there by Longs on the boundary. And they're going to come through for a single. And Lakudi is back on strike. Lakudi is the bowler that came on in the 20th over and bowled 10 on the trot.
Yeah.
In the searing heat.
Did a great job.
Yeah. So, power play? Was it signal of the last 10? So we're into the last 10 overs of the match, and Adeep Levy's already earned his incentives for 4 wickets. But he'll be looking desperate to pick up his first fifer in the first team. 4 for 21 of 7. He's got 3 overs to pick up 1 wicket to get the fifer, the Michelle. Ooh,
Oh,
nope.
Zay.
Nah,
Maybe going down.
maybe sliding down. Sure are. I don't know about that one.
Tie delivery.
Yeah. 120 for 7. We're in the 40th over. The required run rate is 10 runs over to get to 220. Koma is on strike. Levy is the bowler, searching for his fifer, his 5th wicket, and this one is driven. Fielded at backward point,
That's a
and there's a shy at the non-striker's
Ooh.
end, but he's safely home. Warning.
bowling. Keen to run every delivery now.
Yeah, if I was in the covers, I'll be
Bit
licking my
tighter.
lips.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, they're trying to run for everything. Required rate is 10 runs over, which means you need at least 1 boundary per over to stay abreast of the
Yeah.
required rate. Oh, he's going with the slower balls. Risky single.
And
Safely home. Safely home. Good backing up there. The umpire's almost on the boundary there. It's got a long way to walk in to come fix the bails. Levy runs in. Oh, it's just a coat of varnish away from the stumps. That was really close. Kept low. And they threw for a bye.
Ah, top delivery. Top delivery.
Misses that one. That's the end of the 8th over of our deep levy. 2 more overs to get that fifer. There's a slight breeze in the air, but it's not really that cool. It's a bit of a warm breeze. Right, so Yusha Hamildin, 9 overs to go. He's bowling his last over, he's bowled 9 overs for 18. And this will be his final over.
Ooh.
Flat delivery.
Forest. Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. He's been great form, no?
Yusha gets another dot ball, beats the batsman on the outside off.
Oh. Interesting shot selection there. Just trying to scoop that to the leg side.
I'm not quite sure what he was trying to do there, but he got a single. But boundaries is what's needed.
Yeah. Okay, swings hard, and Tariq will gather that on the boundary.
Oh, he goes for the drive. Oh, he's
Oh,
gone!
he's given
He
us
got him!
great work. Fantastic
Great work
work there by Noor behind the stumps.
No,
No,
stumped.
it's stumped.
Yusha picks up a wicket in his final over of his spell. Nifty work there by
Deserved
the
that
keeper,
one.
by Gabriels, and the umpire had no hesitation in sending the batsman on his way. And the score now is 127 for 8.
8, yeah.
And Yusha picks up his first wicket in his 10th over, conceding 21 runs. And the new batsman is Lutando Williams. He opened the bowling. And he's joining Sapamandla Lakudi. Nice bit of work by the glove man.
Very quickly onto that. And the umpire just raised his finger immediately.
Two more sticks to go. A deep Levy needs one more for his fifer. And Yusha has one more ball left for the spell. And he's bowling to the opening bowler, Mr. Williams. Lutando Williams. It's a good single, so the new batsman will be on strike. And that's the end of a fantastic spell there by Yusha Hamildin.
Yeah, brilliant, brilliant bowling.
10 overs, conceded 20 runs, and he's picked up that wicket in his final over. But Thunder Williams taking strike at deep Levy. It's going to continue from the city end. 8 wickets down, 8 overs left. Plenty runs required. Sure!
Oh, that one kept very low.
Yeah.
Ali, are you fielding as stopper? Are you stopper? Very fine.
Hy verstaan nie stoppen nie.
Oh.
Were they supposed to play? 6.
Sure.
Wicket.
What a spell! 6 wickets for Adib Levy. Take a bow, son. What a performance from the youngster. 128 for 9, 128 all out.
Well, this goal and United win with a bonus point. Very happy. The intensity and bowled wicket and kept the batters under pressure. The Gugulethu guys for coming, showing also a bit of grit and resistance, but in the end they weren't aggressive enough despite having wickets in hand, and the scoreboard pressure eventually resulted in the collapse of the middle order, and the victory for United. It will be a 5 points, and good effort by everybody involved. Great debut by Uzair Saleh. Showed composure up front, soaked up a lot of pressure, and was instrumental in us at least putting up 30 odd for the 10-12 overs and taking the shine off, which is appreciated by the crowd today.
Star man.